All right. Well, I want to take a minute and talk about the tool tray. There are some features to it that we haven't really talked about, and I've uploaded a page out of the textbook so you can see what this looks like from a textbook perspective. But on our tool tray, on the inside, there are some hems, and then there are some tabs on the corner which we'll be soldering, and I want to make sure that you don't get those mixed up. So to make a hem, all the hems are roughly 1/4 of an inch, and the tabs are bigger. They're 1/2 of an inch, so we treat those differently. Before we bend this box to shape, we need to bend all the hems, and we'll do so on a flat sheet of metal. So I have a flat sheet of metal here, and I've got a line, which is approximately 1/4 of an inch. I'm at my break. So let's go ahead and make a hem. How do we do that? Well, you've used the break quite a bit, but we haven't made a hem. So let me show you some differences. Here's our break. I'm going to clamp my metal in the break on that 1/4 line. I've got both sides locked down. And instead of stopping the break at 90 degrees, which is what we're used to, I'm going to go ahead and continue to turn that break all the way. All right, so I laid my metal up against the jaws. If I take it out, that's what I've got right there. You can see it's a bend that's over 90 degrees. I'm going to put it back in the break and just use the pressure from those jaws. I'm going to clamp it, but I'm not going to turn the table. Okay, so I've just got it clamped closed. And there's my hem. Right, so now I've got a soft edge. If I reach into my tool tray to get something, I'm not going to get cut on a sharp edge of sheet metal. I could also do that right here with the handle. If you want a tighter hem than what you've got from the break, you could leave it like this, or you can tighten it up. Some people don't like that little bit of space there. How do you do that? Well, really simply, I will head over to the bench here and grab a hammer. And I'm simply going to hammer right down that hem, and I'll do that over here on a bench. So there we go. That's a much tighter hem than what I made at the break. Okay? So very simple process. Make sure you understand the difference between hems and tabs. Don't hammer the tabs flat. It'll be very difficult to solder it together if you do that. All right. Thanks. Good luck with your tool tray.